11:11 Pacific time. Today we're a little bit earlier, just because I wanted to get on here with you guys, and I have a few people that are giving me a ride in different places at the time I'd normally be on live, and because I just wanted to share with you some of this beauty. So come on walkabout with me, will you? This is an area that is known as Courthouse near Bell Rock, and there's just so many different trails here when you're in this place of Sedona, Arizona. Let's see here. I'll let you guys see me in just a little bit, but I just want you to kind of connect with the land. I just saw 111 on my timer clock, and so that might be significant for you. New beginnings. New beginnings keep coming up. What is in store for us? Have you guys all been feeling it? Just kind of soak in the land. Just waiting for any chatters to get on. They may or may not be here because I'm not usually on at this time. New beginnings. Just kind of feel into that for a moment. Just like these paths here, if you take a look, there's a path to the right and a path to the left. And we talk about now moments on this channel, amongst other things. And here we are. Many of us are leaving lives that just don't fit us anymore. We are getting this feeling that there's something new. Some of us might know what that is. Some of us might not know what that is. And it can be a challenge to move forward in the uncertainty. We're usually planning things. We're usually preparing. And that is part of the survival mode that we are actually leaving. It is one of those things that are falling away. It's one of those old systems that are falling away. Hey there, peace and joy. Glad that you could join us. This is, I don't know if you've ever been to Sedona, but so many beautiful places here. Northern California. I was in Mount Shasta just a couple months ago. So just breathe into the land. Breathe into the paths that we're faced with on a regular basis, the choices, right? The new beginnings coming in, the uncertainty that follows, the call to trust that follows. It's not an easy thing to just completely trust, is it? We have these protective mechanisms, I'll call them, within us that want to keep us safe and want to keep us comfortable, although being comfortable is not a bad thing. But the growth that comes from going into the uncertainty, taking those steps forward. I just saw a butterfly, so that might be significant. The transformation that happens in those times where we step out of what is possibly the normal for us, right? Hello, Kasra. Thanks for joining us. We're just over here getting in the vibes of Sedona, Arizona, the backside of Courtyard. What is interesting, guys, is that I went to Egypt about a year ago on a 12/12 portal, and when I come to Sedona now, after being in all the temples and the sacred places, from Cairo down to Aswan, when I gaze upon these rocks, maybe you can notice, let me see if I can zoom in. I can zoom in. Fantastic. Hey, D major. So there's something within these stones, and each person is going to kind of get a different kind of energy from what they're looking at. But I will tell you that ever since I went to Egypt and then came back here, I'm constantly having this sense of carvings within the rocks. Very similar to what I saw in Egypt, which was sculpted, right? There are different areas where I can feel different codes coming through, different textures. I almost even see statuesque type formations. And when I was here last time in Sedona, I saw them so frequently that I thought, am I going back to Egypt? And then I thought, it's so soon. But even before I went to Egypt, I got a sense that I would be there again, twice or again. Just take a deep breath into the land, connect. I'm coming on early today, guys, because I have a ride that's coming to get me. I've had a lot of people being able to kind of give me rides on this trip, which is so wonderful. Everything seems to be falling in place, and yet it is a bit chaotic at the same time. Like nothing is certain on this trip. It's a lot like what it felt like when I was in England. Hello, hello, hey guys, thanks for joining. Essa Alexandria, I think I pronounced that okay. Hello guys. Yeah, just kind of breathe with me into the land. If Sedona's ever been calling to you, I had an experience here where someone I was traveling with had, you could call it a dream, you could call it a vision, but they didn't remember it until we came here, until we, sorry, I'm gonna clear my throat so I can talk to you guys. Until we came to this area, I was helping a friend with her child to climb Bell Rock. And when we got to where we were getting to, all of a sudden this person who had gone kind of traveling on their own came back and was like, oh wow, you gotta follow me. Come with me, come with me. I have something to show you. And as we proceeded to go to this area on Bell Rock, he looked out at Courthouse Rock, which is Courthouse Mountain, Courthouse Rock, which I believe that's what this particular formation is named. We're just on the other side of it. He looked out and he's like, this is what happened. This is what was in my dream. I was here. I was here and I was looking across at this particular rock. And he said, you see that opening there in the rock? He said there were ships coming out of that rock. And I was like, wow, that's pretty incredible. He's like, it looks exactly like that. And then he bent down, and in the sand, there was a sand pile on top of the rock that we were on. He started drawing symbols and saying, this is what I saw. This is what kind of came through. And I asked him out of curiosity, because he said he was standing on that rock with another being, a being that was all blue in skin. And I was like, wow. I said, what about you? Was your skin blue? Did you look down at your feet? And he said, yeah, actually, you just reminded me. Yeah, my skin was blue also. So he said that he could see ships coming out of the rock in that vision of his, and that we were exactly where it had happened, and it was nighttime, and there were ships going back and forth. And then he kind of like went into this kind of like a warp drive kind of feel, and he was traveling through the stars. Hello, Italy. Thanks for the flowers, guys. And so, wow, you know, at that time, I was like, why am I here in Sedona at that time? Kind of the same thing I'm asking right now, coming here, because it wasn't an opportune time for me to travel here. But at that time, I was bringing this travel companion with me, and I was like, all right, so there's some things here for me, but there was specifically a reason why I was to bring this person to Sedona with me. And that was for them to receive some sort of activation while they were here. Hello. Let me see if I can actually flip this. My hair is not done today, guys. It's freshly washed and fluffy, so just love it. Let's see. Oh, I can flip it. Great. So there are reasons why we're drawn to to join different retreats and go to different places. And one of those reasons are because we do get these energetic activations where we travel to. Right now, you are connecting with the land of Arizona, with the area of Sedona, and there's something here for you. And I wanted to share. I know I was going to get picked up soon for my ride, but I wanted to share some of this beauty with you. There's actually a really beautiful place I'm going to walk you to. It's one of like the water washes. We'll see if I remember how to get there. Hold on just a minute. And hello, how you doing? I want to be doing that, but I don't have my bike here with me. I might be borrowing somebody's bike. I've asked a couple times. So, yeah, walking the land, walking down the path. So many paths to choose. If you walk here in Sedona, there's so many areas that look like they're a path. And you can take them because you don't get lost. It's very different than Colorado. Here you can basically take any trail, start traveling toward a mountain, and then find your way there, right? You just follow the path. And then you look up ahead and the trees are all shorter, so you're able to see which direction to go, right? But earlier we were talking about how the comfortableness and the uncertainty, and how do we keep moving forward in life, right? How do we keep going even though we feel like we're being blocked at different places, right? I'm still asking, why am I here? Because it was kind of random, me coming to this area. I'm gonna switch hands. And my plans have been changing, guys, on basically an every other day basis. Like where I was gonna stay, who I was gonna be around, like that stuff's changing all the time. Can you see the rock formations there? There's some more over here. Take a look at that. These are beautiful. I'm gonna flip and zoom so you guys can see. It's just a very beautiful place.
Okay, back to me. Just so I pay attention. I don't know, do you guys want to look at me, or should I just talk and you guys can check out the scenery? Some of this is just a path, but I'm hoping that I can remember where the wash is. I'm looking at a map right now, and it's definitely one of those maps that does not say you are here. But like I said, so many paths here. Look, I have a choice right now. Do I go this way, towards that rock, or do I go this way, through this portal of trees? So many portals around here. I think I'm gonna go this way. I would normally want to go near the rock, but I feel like the water wash is this way. So every day we have these choices. Which way do I go? How am I gonna get there? These are all questions that I've been asking since I arrived here. Trees. There's some pretty rock formations. I believe I found the spot, guys. I wanted to go here, and this is where I wanted to breathe with you guys. So just kind of feel into the land. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi. Go for a jog. What a great place to go for a jog, huh? I just want to give you a little pano here. Check this out. I went to a place called Subway Cave the other day, and it was amazing. I'd been there once before. I wish the camera wasn't so shaky, but it is kind of just how that is. So I believe this is going to lead us down to where we need to go. So just kind of breathe. Take that deep breath in. Take a breath out. Maybe practice the sacred pause at the top of the breath in, holding for 4 seconds, and then releasing and breathing out. Making the out breath longer than your in breath. Possibly pausing at the end of the out breath momentarily. And then recycling back to the in breath. Just kind of take in the scenery. It's possible that where I want to take you is much farther than I think. Yeah, let's just pause here. Let's pause, breathe. Gaze at the land. You can put your hand on your heart. Let's breathe together. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. And just come to a place of a very neutral breath, a comfortable breath. Feel your body. Feel your energy. Where are you today? Are you feeling very clear? Do you feel very focused? Do you feel like you're floating about? What are you sensing from your body? Feel into your heart. Take a deep breath in and breathe in through the back of your heart. Expanding the back of the heart chakra, which is also expanding the front of the heart chakra. Feeling, breathing, loving, loving you, loving the land, connecting your energetic roots down through the earth in which you are, connecting in that location, spreading those energetic roots to meet my energetic roots here in Sedona. Breathe in and release. Wherever you are on the earth plane, all of our energetic roots connecting with each other. A type of footsie, if you will. Connecting, loving. Connecting to the trueness of you. This time, this breath, this heart, this lifetime is for you. This is your time. Breathe in and breathe out. Your time to shine. Your time to be new. And bring new into the world. How will you, by supporting yourselves in your newness, bring newness to others? Breathe in and breathe out. Connect. 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 An energetic line, a web, all around the world, connecting all the energies of the location you are in. Community. A community of beings. all around the world, interacting, communicating, sensing, feeling. What do you want to send along this thread? The vibration of these threads. What do you wish to send throughout the planet, throughout your area? Take a deep breath and send those vibrations now. Picture them rippling across to each of us here live or on the replay. Knowing that we will be having future connections for those who arrive later to this recording, connecting so many parts of the world in divine love, in unity consciousness. Connection. You are here for this connection. You are not here not to be seen, not to be heard. You are here to allow your voice to play for others, to allow your heart to expand, that others may also feel the expansion of your heart through their heart. You are here to play big. But those can also be in the most smallest of ways. Just the little things that arise in your day-to-day. There are ways for you to play big, even in the smallest of actions, the smallest of tones. When you speak to others, when you have contact with others, be it a smile, a gaze, a handshake, a hug. Who have you not hugged in a very long time that is in your life, that you value? Take a deep breath in and breathe out. I like the dinging of the bells. Who can you connect with that you haven't in quite some time? Who can you check in with? Maybe that person is you. Maybe it's you that where it would be helpful to check in and say, hello, how are you? How are we doing? Are we where we want to be, or is there some adjustment that is needed? Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Connect. That's the word that just keeps coming through. Connect. Take time. Take time to get away from other things. Take time to go outside. Take time for the sunshine. To take off your shoes and walk in the grass, walk in the sand. I've been doing some of that while I've been here, and it's quite the reaction people have about walking barefoot. through the desert. It's very grounding. It's anchoring in. There's a connection that happens when you take your shoes off that doesn't happen through the rubber soles. Think of two conductors, two electrodes being able to complete a circuit. And when you put a piece of rubber between them, the circuit is interrupted. So how can you spark yourself up? How can you complete a circuit for yourself today? I want to thank you so much for joining me. It's going to be a short one today. And I will see you at 11:11 again tomorrow, Pacific time. I'll flip this around. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you to all the people that support me through the thumbs up, through the subscribing, through the hearts, through the flowers. Thank you for those that decided to donate to me as well. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And yeah, I'll see you again. And as always, we are one. One heart, one breath, one light. Have some fun today. And I'll see you tomorrow.